The number one reason why people can't get an astral projection, or they have a hard time getting more than one, is because of this right here. Now imagine this line on the top is the threshold required for you to have an astral projection. This is what most people do. They'll meditate for a day, a couple days, and then chill, and then meditate for another couple days, another couple days, and they'll stack it up. They'll get closer, and then they'll take days off, and they'll go back down, and they won't meditate, and then they'll meditate day after day after day after day, and then they'll be like, they'll get tired of meditating so many days in a row and getting no results, and then they'll stop meditating, go back down. And then this is what ends up happening. You know, you get to a point where you've been doing this for months and you get frustrated and your motivation just goes away. Okay. This is what you need to do to get it. You need to stack them up, stack them up, stack them up. Now, this is not days. This can be months. This can be a whole year, right? This is the astral projection right here. All right. This can be a whole year. You just got to keep going, keep going. It's okay if you take a couple days off here and there, you know what I'm saying? But overall, you need to stack the days up, and you're going to have a spontaneous breakthrough one day out of nowhere. Okay, that's how it happens. You get nothing. And then there's this spontaneous breakthrough where you get the astral projection, all right? Now, what is this? This is the format for how you want to do the meditations. Okay, it's a 10-second focus, a 10-second break. Or the break is where you can let thoughts go into your head and just relax. And then after 10 seconds, you want to meditate, you want to focus for 20 seconds. Hold it for 20 seconds, hold it, and then rest for 10 seconds. And then hold it for 30 seconds, rest for 10 seconds. And then 60 seconds, you get the point. So basically, this is what you want to do when you're meditating. All right. It's just like working out. You have to warm the brain up. If you just came off of Instagram and your brain is in ADD mode, it's going to take a little bit for you to warm up the focusing part of your brain. OK, you work your way up to 2-minute focus. Then you start taking longer breaks. 30-second break, 2-minute focus, 30 seconds, 4-minute focus, 1-minute break. And then you don't really want to go past the 1-minute break, and you want to work your way up to 5 minutes of focus. OK. Let's go here. What is this? This is the brain right here. Okay. Right over here. Okay. These yellow parts, just pretend this is your prefrontal cortex area. Okay. This is the part of the brain that you're using to focus. This is the part of the brain that grows over time when you keep concentrating and doing the meditation exercises. All right. Now, what is this? This is basically showing you the amount of concentration you need to do the meditation correctly for it to work. So this bottom right here is basically your day-to-day, you're relaxing, you're not meditating focus. Like say you're trying to meditate and you're focusing on a sound, right? That's the meditation. You focus on a sound with all your mental capacity. Okay, if you're only halfway focusing, you're going to be focusing on the sound, and then you're going to be thinking about financial stuff, and then you're going to focus on the sound, and then you're going to be thinking about this. You got to get to the point where you're just purely only experiencing the sound. Okay, where you're concentrating on the sound with, there is no thoughts in your head. It is only the sound you're concentrating on. This is where the changes in the brain start to work. Like this is where they start to occur. You need to concentrate with this level of intensity where it's the only thing on your mind. All right. Now, obviously, like I said, when you're holding it, you're only going to be able to hold that for 10 seconds. You know what I mean? This high level of concentration, but that's where the changes occur, especially when you get into these longer holds. Okay. Now, is it worth it? Is doing this meditation for that long, is it worth it? Right? Because like I said, you're meditating for months and getting no results. So, you got to start thinking, is it worth it? And the answer is yes. Yes, it's worth it. Why is it worth it? You got to have a reason why it's worth it to remind yourself when you have those days when you feel like, what is the point of this? I'm getting no results. I don't even know if it's worth. What's the point? Is it worth it? Why is it worth it? Okay, it is worth it because this is what's waiting at the end for you. Okay, stuff like this, flying around in worlds like this is what's waiting for you at the end. Okay, this looks like a little cartoon, but when you actually do it, it looks like real life. Okay, it's like you're flying around. You are an awareness inside of this reality 3-dimensionally. Like you are in waking life, how you're going around in the world. It's that realistic. Just imagine this world. You're flying around in this world and it's as realistic as real life. Okay, you can go to places like this. Now remember, this is just a little cartoon picture. Imagine it looking real as real life. The stars, everything, the clouds moving, the city lights sparkling. You know what I'm saying? Go to cities like this. Look, you got imagine like this is you in the astral projection. All right. And you look and there's this futuristic city, and it's so exciting because you see this and you want to go fly over to it immediately. It's like you feel like a child in a dream world. Like that's really what it's like. You can go to places like this. This is more like of a more realistic of what it's like, in terms of the graphics. It's real like this. You could be in a situation like this. You can go up to this guy with this guitar and go talk to him about music, and he'll talk to you about music. You can go up to this dog and interact with the dog. Stuff kind of slightly morphs. Like when you're looking at, you might look at this dog and its face starts to slowly morph over time while you're looking at it. These are my favorite kind of places to go right here. Stuff like this. Like, imagine you're up in the air and you're looking at this, flying around, flying over to places like that. I mean, and it's like you feel the vibes. You feel the vibes of the dream world. Like it's stronger than waking life. Like you can go to places like this, man. Go up to the, there might be little fruits and stuff growing on these little plants that you can go up and taste the fruit, like the movie Avatar, when they go up and around that world. But it's like you're actually there and you're actually experiencing it. I mean, you can go fly up to the moon right here if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And then in some situations, you'll have these entities. I would consider these to be like rare or special entities. Now, these entities are less common than like your standard like people looking entities. Like this guy's like a wizard, right? And you can go up to him and he's gonna speak differently than the regular entities or like regular people in the astral projection. He's gonna say stuff that's different and more like wise, and he might be able to show you powers with his staff. Like he might be able to, can you do a power on that pyramid? And he might shoot something at the pyramid and turn the whole pyramid blue. Like that's the kind of stuff that can happen. So when we go back and you ask yourself, is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it, because you can go around in these magic worlds for, 5-10 minutes at a time when you get really good at it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember, let's go back over here. You have to concentrate fully. When I'm talking about these times, this is the concentration. I mean, you concentrate completely for 10 seconds. And then you can relax for 10 seconds. Don't got to concentrate. And then concentrate hard, 20 seconds. And then you got to block out intrusive thoughts. You got to keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay? And then one day, it's just going to happen abruptly. Okay, and the way that you can know you're making progress is your ability to hold your concentration for longer amounts of time. So over the course of days, as you're doing it, you should start to notice that, hey, when I try to concentrate for 60 seconds, I'm able to hold it more clearly. I'm able to focus better for that amount of time and not get distracted by intrusive thoughts. That's how you know it's working. Now, what I'm about to play for y'all is a more realistic video of what it looks like.